Hey y'all, it's your fellow human being with a disclaimer here before I begin this tutorial. If you are struggling to view the contents of this video, either because the video seems too small or because it's not filling up the entirety of your screen, if you're on a computer, you can hit F11 to put it into full screen mode, and that way it will fill up the entirety of your screen. Otherwise, if you're on iPhone or Android, you can just tap the full screen button within the YouTube app, and it should put your videos within full screen mode as well. Overall, this video is geared towards blind users of NVDA, and the visual content seen on screen is just used to help give sighted viewers a better understanding of how screen readers interact with digital content on a computer. So hope that may be helpful, and let's get started. Hey y'all, it's your fellow human being himself, Leo here. Hope y'all doing well. And welcome to a demo of NVDA's element list feature. So the elements list feature is basically a quick way that you can be able to filter by certain element types so that you can navigate the web page a lot more speedily. It is a feature that you can only use while on the web page, so you have to be within a browser like Google Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox in order to use it, but it is handy nonetheless. And I'm currently on the NV Access webpage where you can go to download NVDA. And we are going to first activate the elements list by hitting Insert F7.
Elements list dialog, tree view, donate 2 of 221 level 0.
So a small box should be appearing on screen, and NVDA drops us in the list portion of the elements list. And by default, NVDA is beginning to filter by links. So there are 221 links present on the web page. But if we want to change the element type, we would just Shift Tab.
Type : grouping, links radio button checked Alt plus K.
In order to find the type combo box. And in this combo box, there are 5 element types that you can be able to filter by. So the first one is links.
Headings radio button checked Alt plus H.
And if we arrow down, we'll find headings.
Form fields radio button checked Alt plus F.
Form fields.
Buttons radio button checked Alt plus B.
Buttons.
Landmarks radio button checked Alt plus D.
And landmarks. And if we keep on arrowing down, it will just wrap back around to links.
Links radio button checked Alt plus K.
And if you kind of caught on, there is a key command bound to the specific element types as well. So if you wanted to filter by, let's say, buttons, you can just hit Alt B.
Buttons radio button checked Alt plus B.
And it will change the element type to that category that you're wanting to filter by. You can also hit this key command while in the elements list as well. So if we tab from here, now that we're filtering by buttons,
tree view, download 1 of 5 level 0.
There are now only 5 elements that will appear in the list. So that is another way, if you know what you're specifically looking for, what category it falls under, you can just change the type and it will filter by that element type. And there is another way that you can filter within this dialog, and that is the filter by edit box. So if you tab once more to the right,
filter by : edit Alt plus Y blank.
Here's where you would go to type any keyword that is a part of the label of the element. So let's say we want to filter by the word download. We could just type the word download here. And if we were to Shift Tab back to the elements list,
tree view, download 1 of 1 level 0.
It will now only filter by that specific word on the web page. So that may come in handy if you know what exactly you're wanting to filter by. You can just hit Alt Y or just tab once to the right and type the word in the filter edit box, and it will filter by that specific word. If we were to tab a couple times to the right,
filter, activate button,
you'll find the activate button, which basically activates the element that you have currently highlighted in the elements list. You can also hit enter on the element in the elements list itself. If you tab once more,
move to button Alt+M,
you will find the move button. This is present for certain element types, so links and buttons, I think, are the only element types that have this. But basically, this is the feature that allows you to not necessarily activate the element, but it will cause NVDA to move to that specific element. So if I was to hit enter on this, it will move me directly to the download button on the web page.
Main landmark download button.
And as you've heard, I'm on the download button, and that's basically it. And that's the end of the elements list. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and definitely make sure to check out the links in the description below in regards to NVDA. And hope you have a wonderful day. Keep safe and shalom.